Laurent, nice to meet you, and
Nice
thank you very much for taking the time today to talk to us about OVH and OVHcloud. What is OVH doing? How the market's reacting to it. Obviously, we're at VMware Explore. There's a lot of very interesting booths and displays up. We've had some great sessions. So let's dive into it.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what is OVHcloud first off, for the people who don't know what OVH is about.
Yeah, we are in Europe for the VMware Explore, and OVHcloud started in fact 20 years ago in France, which is the headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
And we develop in fact the business everywhere in the world now, and VMware on OVHcloud is one of the products that we have on our portfolio. So we are the leader in Europe, the European leader in the cloud. And we are providing services for customers in different markets, specifically in sovereign situation that many customers are requesting now. But yes, we are there, and we are developing a lot of innovation with our partners.
In fact, you guys are Secnum Cloud verified, right? One of the only providers globally to be verified with that.
Yeah, just before speaking about directly Secnum Cloud, in fact, the sovereignty equal really freedom. And regarding the different regions, there is some requirements, more legal one, and sometimes they want also to innovate.
Yep.
So, for example, in France, yes, there is a qualification Secnum Cloud from the organization ANSSI.
Yep.
And regarding this one, we qualified, in fact, the solution VMware on OVHcloud to develop, in fact, a service which is with a good level of security that the government is requesting.
Yep.
But the type of customer that we have in front is not only the public sector. There is also healthcare, there is also banking, there is also other companies that are requesting this kind of services.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. And then tell me, so when you're looking at sovereign cloud, there's obviously verticalization and different use cases that are really important for sovereign cloud. But really, that's very important is innovation.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is OVH doing in terms of innovation?
So yeah, the first thing, the line that we have regarding our brand is innovation for freedom. So innovation starting really from the beginning, because we build our own data centers. We are assembling, in fact, also our servers. We are a specific water cooling that we are managing also to improve the.
Yeah.
So innovation is on this side, which is in fact the cloud, the part that people don't really know, and before this cloudy part that we have in the cloud. But on the other side, for customers, we are developing a lot of things. So we are moving on AI. We are moving to multi-cloud solutions. We are going to reversible cloud. So in the middle of all of this, there is tooling, there is product that we are implementing to provide, in fact, freedom in the cloud also. Yeah.
Okay.
So innovation is everywhere, and currently we are speaking a lot about AI.
So what does that mean when you say freedom in the cloud and moving workloads between clouds? Is that what you're...
Exactly.
Okay.
When you have your data and you are pushing your data somewhere, you want to move the data outside, you can do it.
Yeah.
There is no blocker, no lock-in regarding the pricing, regarding the technologies, etc. So yeah, this is exactly where we are.
Brilliant. And what are you seeing in terms of AI demand, and what are the solutions kind of looking like that you're building for AI?
Yeah. So AI is not a new topic, but many customers are using AI with CPU in the past with other models. But yes, currently there is a lot of requests which are for different personas. So we have people that they really want to have GPU, the pure GPU, the pure resources, because they need to have a lot of power with NVIDIA GPU, which is one of the use cases, which is what we are providing with the last generation, with the A100 and the H100 that are available.
Yep.
But also we have also new use cases that are requesting the solutions as a scientist. So data scientists are looking to have something which is accessible, not techie one as a sysadmin. So we are providing really simple solutions to implement, in fact, the AI regarding the different markets. So two parts, one for people that they are developing new models, for example in healthcare, there is this options, and the other part is providing as a library all solutions to consume, in fact, different models that you can implement, for example, as a SaaS solutions. You can add, in fact, this feature in your product, and you can maybe anticipate several topics, or you can identify several activities that you would like to leverage as a feature in your product.
Okay, cool. So you're covering it then from from the sovereign perspective. OVHcloud is a sovereign partner already of VMware. So you've got the sovereign, You've got the innovation with AI at the infrastructure level with GPU A100s and the infrastructure that's required, but also then at the application level, giving like the data scientists the applications to build their AI solutions on. Okay, so this is great. So AI is like really growing now. Your portfolio is growing, but what other aspects are you looking at? How's OVH looking at the future in terms of your portfolio?
Yeah, completely. So we are working on 3 axes because we need to carry on developing new products. So the product lines are a bit larger with more use case, with also a multi-cloud for Kubernetes, for example. The second one that we are developing is also the locations. So we are available in 3 continents with 38 data centers currently, which is huge, but we need to continue, and we acquired also a Gridscale 2 years ago, so we are going to add also new locations, smallest one, bigger one, in all locations. We opened yesterday, for example, in Singapore, a new data center also.
Very cool, yeah.
And the third one is also be specific and be expert for our customers for specific markets. So for example, for public sector, as we discussed about Secnum Cloud, for example, but also for healthcare, for space, where the data is really critical also. And many things on these 3 axes that we are developing.
So that's very interesting. So when I look at what's evolving in cloud, there's obviously generic capability like bringing in AI, but then it's what do you do for the AI, with AI to make it faster for customers to get results for business results. So industrialized cloud options is kind of what you're talking about then, delivering services from healthcare, services for government. Is that right?
It's exactly this one, and we are building, in fact, an industrial model. So this is really where we need to really to anticipate, in fact, the needs of customers, to be sure that we are providing the good shows from the beginning and not redeveloping, in fact, our solutions, and anticipating, in fact, the needs. For example, regarding sovereignty that we discussed before, the definition that we have in Europe in different countries is not the same, but there is some alignment that we have in front of us, and we are going to develop, in fact, the good stacks, the technical stacks, to have something transparent for the customers and anticipate, in fact, the future. So
obviously there's a significant demand for cloud, and OVH is there to satisfy that. And I know you guys have got a large number of workloads under management. But what's driving customers? Let's take France as an example. What's driving customers to cloud in France?
Yeah, the first thing that we have several customers that started, in fact, in the cloud with some hyperscalers.
Yeah.
And in fact, after thinking about really where is the data and having also some audit that they did, they are thinking differently to have an alternative, to have something that is aligned regarding what they have to do and regarding the law sometimes. So they are looking for locations, they are looking for compliance, but they are looking also to have a good portfolio, as you said, to have the good portfolio to innovate and not having just a small brick, and at the end you are stuck, in fact, to carry on developing. So the first thing is innovate in the cloud.
Yeah.
And innovate in the cloud, it's going, in fact, to different real topic that our customers are requesting. So the first company that are requesting this one is SaaS providers. SaaS providers, in fact, for public cloud, for public sector, are requesting, in fact, all this stack to address, in fact, this market.
Okay.
Because the transformation for a lot of softwares is going to SaaS. But for these customers that they are building SaaS solutions, they need to have the compliance, to have the good products, the good partner, to address, in fact, at the end, in fact, the market. So it's in France, but we have also the same request, for example, in Canada, where, in fact, we call that l'informatique dans les nuages. So we don't use, in fact, cloud there as a naming, but it's funny regarding the naming. But on this part of the world, they are also requesting this kind of things. But it's the same in Singapore, the same in other locations. So Europe is, let's say, the starting point, maybe a bit about the sovereignty regarding the type of request, and the SaaS provider are the first. The second one after, it's to add more resiliency. So when people have more on-prem, they are looking to add more resiliency, and when they have the authorization regarding the law, regarding the leaders, they are going, in fact, to the cloud, but they are looking really to have the good partner, just for the backup, for the DRP, and then for other projects.
And of course, it's really important when you're looking at the customer on-prem workloads, they're vSphere based, to have a DR target that's vSphere as well. I mean, that's a major thing that people think, cloud backup, cloud DR. But actually, when you've got to do a failover and a conversion at the same time, and time is of the essence in a disaster, that really breaks the recovery time objective. So very good to see that VMware base being used in OVHcloud and providing that value.
Yeah.
Laurent, thank you very much. It's been really interesting, and thanks for your time. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Cheers.